Hey guys, thanks for tuning into another weekly tutorial. I've been getting a lot of requests for the grenade toss, as you see in FT3 right here, and so I'm going to show you how I did it. Let's say you have this stormtrooper and he wants to kill this Red Terror operative and all he has is a grenade. You're going to animate the toss. So you're going to move his arm, take a picture, move his arm, take a picture, move his arm, take a picture. Eventually the grenade will have to leave his hand. For me, the last picture of this is when the grenade is like here, right? So what you're going to do is remove the grenade from the picture, and you're going to keep animating as though the grenade were still going, like, you know, just keep the animation going for as long as you think that the grenade is going to be in the air and landing and all that. Alright, so now that we've got that covered, let's move on to the grenade itself. Now that you have your animation of your character throwing your grenade, you're going to have to animate the grenade itself to superimpose over the animation. So here I have a grenade on a stand and it's attached with clay, and all these colors are easily distinguishable from the grenade itself. So I wanted a rotation in my grenade toss because I didn't want a grenade that was floating motionless through the air as it was being tossed. I wanted it to look like it was moving. So I animated rotation. So I took this picture and then I moved it, and then I took a picture, then I moved it. And I just kind of tried to feel how the grenade was going to rotate, and I had all sorts of different angles on it. And you're going to do this until you get a sufficient amount of pictures. For me, I think I had like 20, 25 pictures. Now, since you have this background and these other colors that are easily distinguishable from the grenade, you're going to cut all those out. And then for me, I put a green background behind the grenade. I like to use green because green is easy to edit out in film software programs. So now you have the grenade animations. And you're going to put all those together and you're going to make sure that they rotate correctly and that they flow alright. So you're going to go back to your animation of the minifigure throwing the grenade. You're going to take the last animation where he had the grenade in his hand. As you see here, I charted a trajectory in this blue line, and I used that to try to figure out how the grenade was going to go, and this was my reference point. So you're going to go to the next picture, and you're going to put the first picture of your grenade animation there, and then you're going to go to the next picture and you're going to put the next picture of the grenade animation there, and you're going to follow this pattern until it's done, and you're going to follow the trajectory. And as you follow the trajectory, you want to make the grenade smaller and smaller as it goes along. That way it has this appearance that it's being, you know, thrown out into the distance, and not like, you know, if you don't do that, it's going to look weird, like superimposed. It takes a little bit of practice, a little bit of patience, and if you do it right, it's going to look great. Now you can do this in After Effects, where you can have the animation itself, you can key out the background, and then you can have it follow a trajectory. But I don't like that because if I do it in each individual picture, yes, it takes a lot longer time, but I can blend it in better. I can make sure that the color tone matches the color tone of the other animation. That way it doesn't stand out as much. It kind of looks like it's in the animation itself. That's what I like. That's why I did it this way. If you're interested and you want to do this, I will have all the pictures of my grenade posted on my website, and you can download it there. Please use it in animation. I want to see what you guys create. I want to see you guys using my tutorials to create your own movies, and I want to see how these work for you. Also, I want to make a couple of quick announcements. Wednesday, I'm going to try to upload a video with behind the scenes of FT4 to show you guys what the sets are going to look like, and hopefully I won't have you know, any spoilers or anything like that. I'm going to try to avoid that as much as possible. Also, I still do have voice auditioning going on. I still need voice actors for FT4. Please send those in. Just give it a shot. Who knows? I've been surprised. I found some guys who didn't work for this movie but are going to work for the future movies. Also, I need people to submit more Neojin logo design contests. I've got a lot of great stuff, but nothing that stood out, and I want something that's really going to be like, boom, that's it. Also, last thing, people are asking about the explosion. I found an explosion on Detonation Films. There's a link to that in the description below. You'll find a lot of free stuff for download that you can use in After Effects and maybe other software programs, I don't know. But they have explosions, you can key them out, and they blend into your movie pretty well. That's what I did. Alright, well, thank you for watching. Please send in future tutorial requests. Any questions you have, just let me know. Thank you.